News 3 continues to work to get information and answers after a Navy fighter jet is shot down by a Navy destroyer. As News 3 has reported, the Navy says both people in the jet did survive. So I'm now talking to a retired Vice Admiral to get some perspective.
It's a tragedy.
Even though two Navy pilots are alive, retired Vice Admiral Herm Shalansky understands mishaps can and do happen.
While I was captain of the Harry S. Truman during an operation, actually two jets collided in a pattern.
Shalansky says in that case, pilot error was the issue. But regarding this case of what the Navy is calling friendly fire, the biggest question we all have is how could this happen? I contacted the Navy for answers, but haven't heard back. So I turned to Shalansky for insight.
And it's really some unfortunate aberration that led to this occurrence.
He tells me there is extensive training and technology in place to try and prevent a situation like what happened over the Red Sea on December 21st. Shalansky says one possibility is the FA-18 Super Hornet that was shot down crossed into an area where anything traveling at a certain speed and altitude is automatically considered hostile and fair game to shoot down.
Sometimes you don't have the time to wait till it gets close enough that it becomes an even bigger threat. So it's possible that somehow the airplane wandered in there, or the threats, the sectors weren't designated properly. I mean, there's a lot of things that I can think of that may have gone amiss.
As of Tuesday, the Navy had not identified the squadron the jet was a part of, but according to the Associated Press, based on the Navy's description of the plane, it was part of the Red Rippers stationed at Naval Air Station Oceana. News 3 highlighted this squadron during a Squadron of the Month segment back in 2019. I reached out to the base Tuesday to try to confirm the jet was part of the squadron, but a spokesperson said they couldn't comment. Shalansky says a replacement jet will likely be flown to the carrier strike group, which could cause some problems because there will be one less jet now wherever that replacement jet is taken from. As for the investigation into this incident, Shalansky says it will likely be wrapped up quickly. Colter Ainstad, News 3.